Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm just going to say if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. And please excuse my look right now, as I am extremely sick. Sorry. But I couldn't really wait any longer because I need to tell you kind of what happened last week and the amazing things that are happening in this outreach world. So I know if you follow my channel before, you saw the interview with Hannah from Gentle Home Vet and the interview with Bob. And I'm just going to take some time to explain kind of the background as to what we did and how that went. Thank you very much. And hi. So here's what happened. I took a load out. Of course, I was weighted down with Rowan, and I'm a transit rider. So what I was supposed to do was go and lead people in. What I am really bad at is directions. I can find things on my own. But when it comes to leading people in or telling them where I saw things, that's difficult. So what happened is I'm trying to lead people who are not from the area into finding encampments. So everybody got lost, and as I'm walking, the microphone on my camera, it had broken by, because it was just like I was loaded down so much, it was just like slamming into stuff, and it broke. So it was like, okay, whatever. Oh, thank you so much. Always smile. Yeah, right. um, yeah. So that had broken, and then finally we had seen uh, uh, rows of RVs. So I let everybody in, and we started going down there, and it was really beautiful. Started taking care of the animals, and I had an interview with Hannah. The problem is the wind kicked, and I wasn't really sure how to temper that or to take it. I'm still learning the ins and outs of videography. And so I wasn't able to mess with the audio enough to take out the wind. Because those were both like super, super good interviews. The one with Bob was really amazing. He was a really amazing guy, and he had spent close to 30 years in prison. And what he was trying to say is that when he met his dog Baby, she was in a cage for about 23 hours a day. And so she was in prison too. And he took her and pretty much had to carry her around. And he says Baby saved his life. Now, he has not been able to get to services, and when he does, they're just not cut out for him. And so he's having a really hard time. Hi, Kate. Good afternoon. And so those interviews, the quality as far as hearing was not the best. But the reason I put them up is because if you can hear it, if you are able to hear it, it just really touched a chord with me, speaking to him. And I've got some things also that I'm going to take down to him. And it really breaks me because I have been so ill. Our whole household right now is just sick. Sorry about that. um, so we, I'm sorry, that kind of, it made my mind stop for a second. So after that, people have been just like really amazing. Kate and Kat and Bill and there's so many. I just the problem is I'm probably going to forget names, but like we're loaded up on honey and healthy stuff to try to combat this. We have got we finally I think broke fevers on the babies. They've been very sick. We almost had to take the little one to the hospital. So this is pretty rocking. But beyond that, before that, I got to meet with also a wonderful man named Edward, who is very interested in not just interviewing the homeless, but really getting the real story and the underlying factors of displacement and homelessness. And I was just really impressed when I was talking with him. And I think we're going to go out Wednesday. Um, so, Paul, haven't you been sick off and on? Yeah, I have immune disorders and stuff, but this is like the flu or oh, I've got to hold up just a second. There we go. So, yeah, I have like different disorders, of course. Like I had to go to the doctor this week, and I have a thing called a frozen shoulder. Then I've got like a rash on like if you I don't know if you can see, but like there's a weird rash on like my right hand and not my left hand. Like there's some crazy stuff going on, and then like we all have had fevers and this cough. So, but this is like a this isn't like my normal like those who are chronically ill will understand that you have a normal, which means you're still sick, but you can function in that sickness. And most times when people ask you, you'll say I'm fine because that's your normal sick. But when it comes and you get I'm immunosuppressed, so pretty much any sickness that comes in and is near me, um, I get sick. So, like when the kids will get sick or there's a virus brought in, my immune system can't handle it and I get extremely sick. And so am I taking lots of vitamin C and D? Yes, absolutely. All those things are extremely important. Also, turmeric and ginger. So yeah, we're trying to do the best we can here. Um, and funny thing, well, it wasn't so funny. Like it was just like one of those things where it's been an amazing as far as like changing the world for good. It has been an amazing week. It really has, and I'm so happy about that. Like I am really, really um, thrilled about that. And so then there was this night, and it was like when my fever was the worst, and I'm like stumbling into the bathroom, and then all of a sudden my toilet and my phone falls in the toilet and is toast now. And then I get into bed and I'm freezing, and then my heating pad goes out. And I was just in tears. I was just like, life is done. Oh God. Like, I was so hopeless. It was ridiculous. But then I realized, uh, bad day doesn't mean a bad life, and sicknesses end, and it'll be all right. Um, so, have I been able to get to the food bank? Yeah, yeah. Actually, I am extremely blessed because Gypsy lives down below me now. And actually, Kat is sending me a phone. She heard that my phone was out, so she's sending me the phone. Paul, why the food bank? Our food bank. I don't know if you, Paul, if you've seen my last videos, but the West Seattle Food Bank is really, really amazing, and they have a lot of fresh fruits and a lot of fresh vegetables, and they are just such an amazing resource for getting healthy foods. uh, they I just can't say enough good things about the West Seattle Food Bank and really all the food banks we have here in Seattle. Um, how did my heating pad go? Did it totally break? It just broke. Like there was a message, I guess, that was flashing F, and they said that like the gradient heater went out. It was one of those things, like sometimes I've noticed like especially like if I'm really sick or something, it'll just be like compounded. Like it just seems like things get compounded, and that's all it was. And I'll be sick for a while, but it'll be all right. But I just wanted to really talk about that, and because that's real. Sometimes this stuff can really just drag us down. But the hardest thing, of course, was seeing the baby sick. That's still really difficult. They're really struggling with it. Um, But I do want to thank everybody who has sent baby stuff and really helped out in the mission to help, me with the grandbabies. um, Mind flash in there if the plug went in. Yeah, no, that wasn't the issue. I called the place. I was pretty upset. But anyhow, I want to talk also about William Higgins, and he has gotten a hold of me, and I want to apologize first if I am not pronouncing this right, because I don't always understand the pronunciations if I haven't heard it first. But I believe it's Preble Street. And this is an organization in Maine that helps the homeless and veterans. And they're absolutely amazing, and really getting into like continuum of care. And with this One Health research project, we're really, like, I'm telling you, this is amazing. And this is going to do so much for our understanding of the whole health and healthcare, and how habitat is also part of that, and really get the understanding throughout. And so William has been in contact with me about the program that he works with, and I'm really excited because it's in Maine, and that's really like a coast to coast, effort. And I think that reaching out to as many people as we can, even globally, is so important. It really is. Um, I am not sure how to block. Just one second, please. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm still like a little new, so I had to block somebody. I wasn't sure how. Um, So I'm dealing with that, and I think that that's going to be absolutely wonderful. I think that the One Health research project is going great. I think that our work with Pets People Love is amazing. I think reaching out to our food banks, reaching out to and that was something I was going to mention as well. When we talk to people about resources, and one thing I've noticed when speaking to people, a lot of the things I'm hearing is our tax dollars go to A, B, or C resources. The problem with people saying that is they really don't know where their tax dollars are going, and they don't know what the resources are. They may think the resource is for everyone, and it's not. It's for a specific demographic, or they don't offer this. They may think that that's a rounded service. And so I think that before we refer people, we really need to know what we're referring them to. And if there is, even if it's a shelter, is there space? Is this even a viable option to the person we're referring to this? It's, again, you wouldn't refer somebody to a hotel that had 2 stars, or that they were going to be put in danger. Would you refer someone to something that you hadn't been at, or you didn't know anything about? I wouldn't. So, I mean, I kind of feel that way also about homeless services. Um, so we're just trying to connect everything and learn as much as possible. And so that's what I'm spending my time doing. And since I've been down, which drives me absolutely insane to not be up and moving around consistently, I have been putting my nose to the grindstone on researching. So, Kate, do I need a heating pad? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Um, so I just wanted to reach out because I hadn't been on in a long time, and I had posted those videos. And I'll be honest, part of the issue was that when I'm sick, I look like hell, and I know it. So I didn't want to come on looking like that. And then finally today, I was like, you know what? It just doesn't matter. The message is important. It really is. What we're doing is important. And it doesn't matter. I mean, why do I care? I was homeless for a year and a half. I looked like my worst. So it shouldn't matter now. The message was important then, and it is important now. And it doesn't matter if I come on with messy hair and looking sick or whatever. I need to get that message out. And so waiting until that's the perfect time is is not a thing. Um, so that's what I want to talk to everybody about, is just the good things that are going on and the work that's being done. Um, and how much I just appreciate all of you, truly. Um, I've been extremely blessed to have had my needs met, and to have just really supportive systems pushing me forward and giving me the positive reinforcement to say, keep going, you're doing great. Um, and that means the world. And I really appreciate that in letting me know that people were inspired, or that it made a difference, or all of that. It's thank you. It's just hard because I think not we're. I know that for me, I'm very self-critical, especially when I'm not feeling well. When I'm not feeling well, it seems to be like the most critical times for myself. And it's probably because I'm not feeling good physically, so it just kind of it gets to me on a whole level. Um, but I think some of the most important things are reaching out and letting people know that. And I'm a real human being, and I really, I really face that. Self-image is a thing. So, does anybody have any questions, kind of about what's going on or whatever? I mean, I'm going to keep everybody posted, of course, as to the beautiful things that we're doing and everything. But if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them right now. Or if you have ideas on other vlogs that you really want to see. Anybody? Okay, then I think I'm going to end the broadcast now, and I am going to go and get some sleep because I definitely need it. And I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful day. And just remember how much I absolutely appreciate you all. More cooking videos. Okay. All right. How can we all pitch in to get you a new phone? Actually, Kat has already taken care of that. It should be here on Thursday. Um, if you have no phone, how do I let you know when I show up with a heating pad? I know. That's the thing. I don't know. I really don't know. um, yeah. Well, as soon as the phone gets here, I will call you. I'm so sorry. Like it was in the pocket of my robe, and I stood up too fast and it fell. I'll be there around 7 p.m. Okay, that sounds great. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate you so much. And hey, that honey has kept me going and kept me being able to talk. I would not be even able to speak if you had not brought that honey over. Um, so, Megan, I don't have Twitter open very often. I pretty much just only open Twitter to actually look and see if you've messaged me. So a better place would probably be like Facebook or Instagram, or email. But okay, I'm gonna get going here, and I'm gonna get some sleep and drink some tea. Because for some reason during this sickness, my coffee tastes gross, which makes me very sad. And I will talk to you all later, and I'm sending so much love to you all. Bye.